Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Reactor, and this is Quinn, and today's article comes from BBC.com and says, Philip Morris accused of hypocrisy over anti-smoking ad. So, Philip Morris is the tobacco company, they're headquartered in, Virginia in the United States or something. I know this is a British article, so I know all the British people probably don't know what Philip Morris is. Do they have cigarettes there?
They have, they have way better cigarettes than they have in the U.S.
But yeah, so let's see what they're talking about. One of the world's biggest tobacco firms, Philip Morris, has been accused of staggering hypocrisy over its new ad campaign that urges smokers to quit. Okay, I got a problem with that. They're calling them hypocrites for, it's like if some warmonger's like, no, it's done. We need peace now. I'm done with war. We're not doing this anymore. And then I was like, you're a hypocrite. Like, wait,
well, if
what?
the warmonger continues selling the ammo that it was selling to whatever, that's the thing is they're still selling the ones that kill people, but they're trying to also tell people to smoke the ones that don't kill you as fast. Because I'm pretty sure the other stuff's going to kill people too.
No, well, I think vaping is 100 times more healthy than 100 times safer than cigarettes. Cigarettes have preservatives and all kinds of chemical garbage, to make it burn a certain way and keep you addicted.
Right.
They want it to be more addicted, so I'm sure that nicotine's not the only thing they put in there. Like Coca-Cola used cocaine because it was addictive.
Right.
And that's when that became illegal. They were like, well, what else is kind of addictive? Caffeine. We can use caffeine, and it'll kind of hook our customers, and it does.
Right.
People get addicted to Coke, but what am I talking about? Yeah, my point is, if Coke said, we don't want to use cocaine anymore. We urge people to drink our caffeine soda. Are they hypocrites? What?
I mean,
that's not hypocrisy.
It depends on if the Coke soda was killing them in many different various
ways.
Well,
like say it was unhealthy, and they were like, "It's unhealthy. We've been killing you, guys."
Telling someone something's unhealthy and then watching someone die from cigarettes is two different things.
Nobody has ever died from cigarettes.
I mean,
complications just like cannabis. No one's ever died from it.
Well, yeah, but complications that have arisen from cigarettes
and cannabis
killed many
too.
People.
Yeah, they're
pretty sure cannabis hasn't.
Pretty sure you can get lung cancer from cannabis.
I'm pretty sure that's not an established fact.
You can get cancer from smoking anything. Pretty sure. That's how cancer works. The Marlboro maker said the move was an important next step in its aim to ultimately stop selling cigarettes. And we're mad at them for this?
I mean, they say they want to stop selling cigarettes, and
I feel like that's
I could say I'm going to stop eating pancakes. I'm not going to do it though.
You stop selling pancakes, though.
I don't sell them. I wouldn't. I want them all for myself.
But Cancer Research UK said the firm was just trying to promote its smoking alternatives, such as heated tobacco. Heated tobacco? Is that vape? No. This is a staggering hypocrisy, it said, pointing out the firm still promotes smoking outside the UK. They're just trying to talk shit about them. I understand they're a shitty company. I get that. I'm not trying to defend them, but don't make shit up. And
I'm pretty sure the UK, if they're not allowing Philip Morris to promote in the UK, that's great. But they have the best, some of the best tobacco products from Europe right there.
Yeah. The best way Philip Morris could help people to stop smoking is to stop making cigarettes. George Butworth, Cancer UK's tobacco policy manager, said, yeah, that's literally what they're saying they want to do.
I mean, let's be fair. Don't stop making cigarettes altogether. Because some people, not myself, do need them, and they help with, I think, stressful situations in life that people actually need them. Maybe they're not addicts, but they just want to buy a pack, light one up, take a puff, throw it away, and not smoke the whole pack.
The charity said smoking was the leading preventable cause of cancer, and it encouraged people to switch away completely from smoking, including through the use of e-cigarettes. So, it sounds like everybody's in agreement here. And they just don't realize it.
Yeah, I mean, people need to realize that vaping is better than cigarettes.
Yeah, and because I don't know how...
Philip Morris is probably going to make vape cigarettes for now till the end of time. But the thing is that they're probably going to have bad chemicals in them too, because the company's been putting bad stuff in their products for so long. It would take a lot to convince me that what they're offering is better than what I'm providing myself.
But also consider there's never going to be a need to put formaldehyde in vape juice.
Yeah, like if they and how are you going to test what's in that? I mean, I guess you could take it to a lab, but you're going to pay your money to take their product to a lab when you could just do your own research and be like, hey, this company is no good.
Where are we at? Health charity action on smoking and health. What a stupid name. Health charity action on smoking and health. ASH also criticized the campaign, which is called Hold My Light, and has been launched in a 4-page wraparound on Monday's Daily Mirror, saying it was a way for Philip Morris to get around the UK's anti-tobacco advertising rules. Oh, okay. Because you're not allowed to advertise tobacco, so they're like, fuck it, we'll advertise vape.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty smart. There's also a campaign video which shows a young woman negotiating a Mission Impossible-style room in order to hand her cigarette lighter over to a group of friends who are supporting her in a bid to give up smoking. Most forms of tobacco advertising and promotion in the UK are banned, and rules introduced last year mean cigarettes and tobacco must be sold in plain green packets. Deborah Arnott, chief executive of ASH, said Philip Morris was still advertising its Marlboro brand wherever globally it was legal to do so. Yeah, like, of course. Why would you assume that they would stop advertising their brand?
They're going to advertise to whatever country lets them, so
Yeah.
that they can get as many people addicted to their drugs as they can.
They're either pretending to be stupid.
This is just simple
Or they
drug
actually
dealing economics. Yeah.
Let's see. The fact of the matter is that it can no longer do that in the UK. We're a dark market where all advertising, promotion, and sponsorship is banned, and cigarettes are in plain packs. So instead, Philip Morris is promoting the company name, which is inextricably linked with Marlboro, she said. Philip Morris has said previously that it wants to achieve a smoke-free future. Like many tobacco firms, Philip Morris is moving towards a focus on new products to replace cigarettes as the number of smokers in the UK continues to decline. In the UK, it markets several alternatives to cigarettes, including a heated tobacco product, IQOS. It also owns the NicoSig, Vivid, and Mesh e-cigarette brands. Never heard of them.
Other products that I should go maybe try after reading this.
Yeah. The firm's managing director, Peter Nixon, said its new advertising campaign was about supporting smokers in finding alternatives. Asked why, if Philip Morris was so keen for smokers to quit, it did not simply stop making cigarettes and focus entirely on alternative products. He said it was because smokers would just switch to a rival product. Yeah. Like stop being stupid. You have to at least understand a little bit of how business works. You know, if you have a product that's bad, like you're making asbestos and find out it causes cancer or mesothelioma, right?
Right.
Yeah, it's bad, but you're not just going to stop your business. All right, we're going on hiatus while we find some alternative. No, you want to keep making money.
Right.
And it sounds kind of evil, but people want to survive. That's just what it comes down to.
No one's being forced to buy cigarettes.
Yeah.
It's a choice.
Cigarettes still generate 87% of our business. We want to get smoke-free as soon as possible, and we want to be selling alternatives, but it does take time, he said. And I'm wondering what their business plan for making money on... I mean, like, is there a difference in profits from vaping and actual cigarettes?
With Philip Morris, I don't really think there'd be much of a difference because they're still going to put their addictive, harmful chemicals into their vape products.
No, I don't think so. They only put what's necessary.
To keep someone addicted.
Nicotine, that's all you need.
Well, I mean, there's like
the chemicals they put in there is to make it so it burns slower.
Right.
So it smells better, or, so the nicotine uptake is stronger.
It's a really strange business because they're killing their users, and like they know
yeah
it,
yeah, their audience is always dying. They have to keep working
I
on it.
honestly think that some hard drugs that people sell are not as bad as cigarettes.
Yeah,
yeah,
because of the industry putting shit into them.
It's probably cleaner. Some of the drugs that are out on the street is probably cleaner than Philip Morris's
legal cannabis. Is
garbage.
probably gonna have a bunch of garbage in it.
Probably, yeah.
To help it grow better, or
pesticides,
bigger,
stuff like that.
Hormones. I don't know. The campaign suggests 4 ways to give up cigarettes, including going cold turkey, using nicotine patches, vaping, and using heated tobacco products. In an unusual move, the Daily Mirror made a reference in its editorial column to the advertising feature, which envelopes the paper. It said it was pleased to back the campaign. It added, "Yes, we were surprised too that this is a campaign created by Philip Morris Ltd, but it can only be a good thing that they are now trying to encourage people to quit cigarettes." In July last year, the government set out a plan to make England, in effect, smoke-free in the next few decades. The new tobacco control plan aimed to cut smoking rates from 15.5 to 12% of the population by 2022. So, so yeah, this article is really a bunch of nothing. They're just trying to twist some ad campaign into being evil when it's just business.
And yeah, all I want to say is that Philip Morris is not trying to encourage people to quit smoking with 87% of their business still generated from cigarettes. They want as many people as they can to be addicted to it right now, and their vapes suck, and I would never use it.
You've used them?
No, I would never use
I've never even
their...
heard of them.
I won't give them any of my money.
So, something I want to say about the tobacco industry is how cigarettes are not addictive. They're as addictive as caffeine. You know, it's not like you start fiending for it. Well, I mean, you do, I guess, but it's not like you're gonna go murder someone for it. You know, it's not like a. But that's also because it's legal, so it's easy to obtain. If it was illegal, people might be breaking into houses to get it. Although I really doubt it. But what I want to say, is the whole idea that you can't quit cigarettes. The tobacco industry loves that. They want that to be in your ear at all times. If you smoke, they want you to always be reminded, like, you can't quit.
Right.
You can't.
And then
You're addicted.
You get a bunch of people together. They start thinking the same things, and that's the biggest problem. Separate yourself and get over your addictions. People are bringing you down.
So instead, if the world was basically like, no, 3 days after not smoking, you're not addicted anymore. It's all habit at that point.
Right.
If they made that common knowledge and told people, like, no, you're not hopelessly addicted to cigarettes. They're not that addictive. It's all a mental thing. Mm-hmm. You keep telling someone that they can't stop doing something because it's addictive, they'll believe it and they won't even try.
Right.
You know, so it's like, I just want to say, I feel like the tobacco industry loves telling people, like, oh, you can't quit. It's super addictive.
I agree.
And it's not that addictive. Like,
I agree.
It's really not.
Yeah, just surround yourself with positive people.
Yeah. You have anything else you want to say?
No.
Well, that's all I had to say. The tobacco industry is sneaky, but this is a stupid article. Who cares? Nothing is really happening here. But if you like the video, let us know by giving it a thumbs up or leaving a comment. And check out our Patreon link in the description if you want to help us, because that would be so cool. Thanks for watching.